This is a CBS4 News Update.
Good morning. I'm Lauren Pastrana. The crisis in Venezuela is escalating. Congress leader Juan Guaido turned up the heat by declaring himself interim president before a massive demonstrators in Caracas on Wednesday. He said it was the only way to end Nicolás Maduro's dictatorship. The U.S., Canada, and many Latin American countries quickly announced support for Guaido. Maduro fired back by breaking relations with the U.S. and ordering its diplomats out. Here at home, Doral's Venezuelan population turned out in full force, celebrating the events in Venezuela and supporting the opposition. Now to the deadly school shooting. The lead detective on the Parkland shooting case says there are inaccuracies in the initial statement he received from disgraced former school resource deputy Scott Peterson. Broward Sheriff's Office Detective John Curcio gave that statement to the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. The FDLE is investigating the response from law enforcement agencies to the shooting. Curcio said 2 days after the events at Stoneman Douglas, Peterson told him he only heard 2 or 3 shots and that he did not know where they were coming from. But once BSO saw the surveillance video, they questioned his story because of where Peterson stood during the shooting and what he would have heard. Quote, the 2 or 3 shots that he claims he heard were actually over 70 shots going off inside the building. And, quote, I'm not saying anyone's lying, just unreasonable, in my opinion, to believe he didn't know where these shots were coming from. Peterson was at the east end of the freshman building as confessed shooter Nicholas Cruz was shooting people on the 1st floor and before he made it to the 3rd floor, where 6 more people died. Hollywood police sending out a scam alert and warning about a scam involving the Hollywood Fire Department. A resident told investigators she got a phone call from someone saying they were collecting money on behalf of Hollywood Fire. She agreed to give $20 because paramedics once helped her late husband. But shortly after making a donation with her debit card, she learned she was scammed.
I said $25, I can handle it, no problem. And then my daughter calls and said that he took over $500 out of my bank, credit union.
The Hollywood Fire Department does not make phone calls for donations, so if you get a similar call, just hang up right away.
Now, CBS4 Weather with meteorologist Lisette Gonzalez.
Good Thursday morning. We are waking up with plenty of clouds and breezy conditions, very warm too, with mid to upper 70s. And there it is, the front that is going to lead to some active weather for us later on this morning. But we're seeing the strong to severe storms, squall line pushing through parts of Fort Myers. Earlier in Tampa, still some rain there at Daytona Beach. And this is going to continue to move towards the south and east. Now, the marginal risk, or the highest risk for severe weather, is just to our north and to our west. However, here in South Florida, we do have the potential for heavy rain, gusty winds, and isolated tornadoes. We are seeing those thunderstorms over in Fort Myers. For us, just a few spotty showers here and there across Sunrise, Weston. Now, throughout the day, keep the rain gear close, as we'll be warm and breezy with the low 80s, and then those showers and storms will roll in later this morning, especially into the afternoon and the evening. High risk of rip currents throughout the day today. Swimming is not recommended, and a small craft advisory is in place for boaters. Still kind of rough out there on the water. Seas 4 to 8, moderate chop on the bays. Wind southwest 15 to 25 knots. Tonight, some showers, and then we'll start to turn cooler with the lows right around 60. A few areas could wake up to the upper 50s tomorrow in the wake of this front. We'll see highs struggling to reach 70 tomorrow, so definitely a drop in temperatures, and even more so as we head into the weekend. Lows will be chilly with the mid to upper 50s Saturday and Sunday, highs right around 70. A better chance of rain Sunday into Monday. Lauren.
Lisette, thank you. That's the news for now. You can always find us on CBSMiami.com and tune into CBS4 News at 5, 6, 7, and 11 for all of today's important headlines.